So, message number one, don't try automotive sales. Commit yourself to it. You don't know if it's going to be for you. You don't know if it's going to be for you. Give it a chance. Bust your ass. Work this thing like you're going to be doing it for the rest of your life. I look at that board up there, and I know almost everybody, and some of the guys I've known Brentley for 3 years. I've known some of them for up to 5 years. There are some professionals here who come to work every single day. There are some people up there who come to work to wait. What are they waiting on? They're waiting for the up bus. They're waiting for a pile of customers to show up and rip a car or a truck away from them. Radar just got promoted. Okay, 6-figure plus income selling cars. Why? Because he is a professional. He treats the job with the respect it deserves. He doesn't come to work to wait. He comes to work to work. Brantley comes to work to work. You've got some fine salespeople here, but you've also got some salespeople who you don't want to be like. Doesn't mean they're bad human beings. Okay? Most of them up there I drink with. Okay? And I don't drink with just everybody. Believe me. The older I get, the more discriminating I get. But there are a lot of people I wouldn't, if I was running a sales team, I wouldn't have them on my sales team. And there's a number of them I absolutely would have on my sales team. So, again, I can't tell you that this job's for you, but what I can tell you is you've got a terrific, terrific opportunity, but it's going to be up to you guys to make it happen. Now, what I've got in front of you is, in 1979, when I started, I went to work for a really good store, and it was a recession. It was a fuel crisis. Gasoline had hit $1 a gallon. Everybody was flipping out. So I got a job at a Chevrolet store, and I sold 7 cars or 9 cars my first month. And the reason I sold 9 cars my first month is we were overrun with customers. It was a good marketer. The dealer was a good marketer. And in the second month, I had 7 out at the half on the 15th, and the manager called me into his office. I thought he was going to promote me. He called me in to fire me. And the reason he fired me was he said I wasn't professional. He said, Steve, you're a nice kid. You got a great education. He said, but you're not a pro. And we need pros around here. Our customers are looking for professionals when they come in. They're looking for people who know the product. My dealer pays you every 2 weeks. By definition, you are a professional, and you ain't. He said, you don't think this is a good job, and I'm doing you a favor by firing you. I want you to go find something that you can sink your teeth into, because until you do, you're never going to be a success. Well, about the only thing at that time in my life worse than being a car salesman was being fired as a car salesman. So I started lying. I said, well, sir, I do like this job. I know I can make it. And he says, Steve, you're lying to me. He goes, you're still looking for a job. I said, no, I'm not, which was a lie. I was still looking for a job. He goes, you're looking for a job, Steve. He said, keep looking. Go find something that you like. You don't like this. This ain't for you. I said, yes, sir, I know I can make it. I'm groveling just to save my job. I'm lying through my teeth. And this guy could tell. He said, look, Steve, there's a fellow over there. And he points at an older guy, probably was in his mid to late 30s at the time. And he goes, that guy didn't finish high school. He goes, I don't know if his 9th grade, 10th grade, I don't know how far he got. But here's what I do know. He thinks this is the greatest job in the world. He makes more money than 95% of the people in this country. He's a professional. That's the kind of guy I want on my sales team. So I kept begging, and finally he goes, all right, I tell you what. He goes, you got a little more spunk than I thought you did. I said, I'm going to give you one more day. He said, if you can conduct yourself like you're going to be in this business for the rest of your life, I'll give you a second day. If you can fake it for 2 days, because you're going to have to fake it, I'll give you 3 days. He said, if you can make it to the end of the month, we'll discover a couple things. He goes, number one, I'm going to make more money because you're going to sell more cars. Number two, you're going to make more money because you're going to sell more cars. But number three, most importantly, you'll have a clue if this business is for you. He said, you've been trying automotive sales until something better comes along. He goes, I ain't looking for that kind of guy. That guy's passed on, but I will tell you, I've got a master's degree. That man in 45 minutes taught me more about how to make a living than all my schooling combined. Because what he taught me was commitment. Commitment to your organization, but most importantly, commitment to yourself. Griffin, you need to bust your ass. You need to study this profession. Now, I'm as good a trainer as there is on the face of the earth when it comes to automotive sales. But I'm going to have you for a couple, maybe 3 hours this morning. I mean, I can't teach you how to sell cars.